everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name's Amy and this is Dino Budgets, and over here we are focusing on large savings on a small budget. And today we are going to be doing a cash unstuffing, and I'm going to do it a little bit differently for you guys today. I'm actually going to talk you through my process of starting unstuffing envelopes in order to either pay back a credit card or pay back your checking account, however you decide to do it. But before we do, let's quick do our T-Rex trying time. Remember, no matter what type of day you're having, at least you're not a T-Rex trying to dock a boat. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm not even a T-Rex, and I honestly feel like this every single time I have to park the pontoon when we go to the cabin with our family. All right, let's get into it, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and open up my planner here to January, and I just wanted to quick show you, if you missed my video where I'm showing you my new planner setup and my new wallet, I will link that up above here for you guys to go check out. But in my video, I show you that one of the pages I have is a calendar and spending tracker spread, so that I can, what I'm going to use it for is track my videos when I'm wanting to upload and which ones I did end up uploading. And then over here I also have my income tracker along with my spending, which is what I use to track my credit card purchases. Now, my cash purchases at this time I do not track, just because they come straight out of my wallet, and when the money's gone, the money's gone. If there ever comes a time where the money is going a little bit too quickly and I'm forgetting how I spent it, and then I will probably add trackers to my wallet in order to keep better track of it. But for now, I know the biggest thing for me is keeping track of what I put on the credit card so that I know it's getting paid back. So that is what I am doing with my tracking. And then the one thing I didn't cover in my previous video was my January goals for myself. I have decided that I need to be setting monthly goals for myself, not just yearly and overall savings goals. So I am going to break down a monthly goal with you guys that I have set myself each month going forward. And so for January, my 3 goals are to hit 500 subscribers. I am just over 400, you guys. I am super thrilled about that and extremely happy and thankful. I appreciate every single one of you, and I love talking with you in the comments. And if you are here watching the videos every week with me and you love budgeting and you haven't subscribed, I would honestly ask you to consider subscribing, because we love having fun over here. I love talking to you guys in the comments, and that is my goal for January. I would also like to save $500 this month. And then I am going to set a goal for myself to sell 3 items in the house that I don't need, whether it be through eBay or Facebook Marketplace. I have started doing some cleaning since I was on break from school and realized that I just have a ton of stuff that I don't need in the house. So in order to get myself going, in order to actually sell some of those things, I put it as a goal. So moving right along, we are going to pop over here to my spending. And so I do it weekly. You can do it bi-weekly, monthly, whatever works for your schedule. I like to stay on top of things with my credit card instead of trying to figure out an entire month's worth of a statement all at once. So I do weekly. So we are going to be looking at January 1st through the 8th. I have already, as the week has gone by, wrote down my spending. And so I have broken it down into what it was that I spent on / where that I spent it, what category I'm going to be taking that money out of, and then what the amount is. Now, I have already gone and rounded these amounts. And as I said in my previous unstuffing video, I have decided for the year 2020 to always round the amount up. No matter if it was $16.06, I'm going to charge myself $17. So that way when I put the money into my account and pay my credit card bill, there will be left over. and I will roll that leftover into a savings account. And I do use a different account to pay my credit card bill than what my normal paycheck goes into, so that savings account is literally out of sight, out of mind. I almost never look at it. So what I've done is I've gone and made myself a key after I've written everything down. And I've taken a look at what categories I'm going to be in, and I've divided them up as follows. We're going to look at any charges that were bills, any charges that come out of my wallet cash money, and any charges that would come out of any of my sinking funds or binder money. And so then what I do is I'm going to take whatever color it is and go through and look for those charges. So for bills, it looks like I just have the one here at the top. So we're going to go ahead and highlight that so we can see it. And then we're going to move on to wallet. And you can set these up however you want, guys. Like this is technically a bills binder. It is a separate binder all by itself. But for now, I like to keep it separate just to see it, you know, quicker when I'm looking through a list. And then because I have so many sinking funds and other binders, I decided just to make one color for that. If you want to split things up in order to have, you know, specific binders that it's coming out of, you could also add lines for those and give your binders a title. So moving on, we're going to look at items I keep in my wallet, which are things like groceries and gas and eating out and coffee trips and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and see. It looks like we have a gas charge here, and we have an eat out charge, and then a grocery charge, and another grocery charge. So those are all going to come out of my wallet. And then finally we have sinking funds. And as you can see, guys, I did a lot of treat yourselves this week, and that is my personal sinking fund. And so I did have some Christmas money and stuff, and so I didn't spend it all, but it felt like I did just because I did so much shopping. So it looks like all of these, and then I did have one charge from just our normal spending account, and then one more treat yourself. So then what I do in order to see what my overall totals and spendings looked like for the week, I do give myself a total section. So we're going to go down here and add that. And in this section, what I like to do is break everything down by each individual envelope that I'm going to take it out of. So for example, in the bills, that is obviously going to be for my internet this time. And then treat yourself is going to have one. That's an individual envelope. And then after I list all of these, that's how I give myself a grand total of what will come out of each envelope. So gas is its own envelope. Eat out is its own envelope. And then we're back to treat yourself, so I don't have to write that down again. Groceries is another one. And treat yourself we already have. Spending is another one. And then I believe treat yourself and groceries already have written down. So you only need to write them down once because we're going to give ourselves a grand total for each of these. All right, so I don't need to highlight them again, but I am just because I feel like it. And it just gives me a visualization. So we just have one bill. And then treat yourself was in purple. So treat yourself and spending were both purple. So we're going to go down here and do that. And then the rest of these should all be in my wallet. So we have gas was in my wallet, eat out is, and groceries. And so that way I can kind of see what my grand total is for the spending of the week, but I also know how much that I need to take out of those envelopes. So bills just has one for $61. Treat yourself, we're going to go ahead and add those up here. So we have 8, 30, 10, 19, 16, and 26. for 109. All right, gas, I only had one of those, so that's gonna be 51. Eat out, I actually only had one of those for 13. Groceries we had 2 for, so we're gonna do 63 and 35 for 98. And then spending, we just had 1 for 16. All right, so again, we're seeing them as a whole for the week, and then here we're seeing what individual envelopes need to have amounts taken out of them. So for a grand total, we have 61, 109, 51, 13, 98, and 16. So we spent a total of $348 this week. That seems to be around the norm of what I spend. And it would have been less if I hadn't spent so much out of my own personal envelope. So it actually would have been a pretty decent week. All right, so now that those are all marked, let's go ahead and actually pull the money from those envelopes. We are first going to start off with internet. That is in my bills binder. And we need 20, 40, 61. Perfect. And then I go back and I update my trackers afterwards. Next is going to be treat yourself. So let's go ahead and find that. Again, that is my sinking fund for personal spending. And we need 109. We have 1, 20, 40, 60, 75. So I'm going to take the 100. And then I'm going to take the 10 and then give myself this $1 back. So remaining, I have 20, 40, 60, 65, 66 in my spending money. Put a little check mark here saying that we took the money out. All right, let's go to our wallet. Gas, we need 51. It's a new wallet, man. I am still trying to break this poor thing in. There we go. All right, so 51 from gas, which looks like I need to make some change. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab my $1s and $5 challenge box because I believe I have some 1s in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I do. So let's go ahead and just break this 5 and throw it in there instead. So that way we can make change. So here is the 50 and the 1. Let's send that raggedy 1 back to the bank. And remaining in gas is 20, 40, 60, 81, 10, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4. 124, which is awesome. I will probably only have to put about half a tank before next paycheck. I mean, I guess it is. I'm telling my company pay up for the work I've done, right? All right, so let's mark off gas. Eat out needs 13. Which I think is all we have left in here. So 10, 11, 12, 13. So I do not have any more eat out money left, which is okay. I have some rollover if I need to take it from somewhere else. All right, groceries needs 98. So let's see what we got in groceries. We have 20, 40, 60, 81, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18. So we need 20, 40, 60, 80, and then 95, and then the 3 1s for 98. So I have $20 left in groceries. That should be fine. We are only about 4 or 5 days away from our next pay going in, and I stocked up pretty good with what we got for this. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 95, 6, 7, and 8. right, that should be it for the wallet. And then we are going to move on to the spending envelope. That should be our last one. We need $16. Let's see what we got in here. 20, 40, 60, 71. So if I do, let's go ahead and do a 20, and I will give myself 4 ones back. These are all really crappy. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We'll try those. And spending has 20, 40, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 55 left. All right. So then, now that I have unstuffed everything, I'm gonna go back and count my money and make sure that we add it up to the 348 that we need. So we have 100, 150, 70, 90, 210, 230, 250, 270, 290, 410, nope, 310, 320, 30, 40, 45, 6, 7, and 8. 348. So that is all set, you guys. So I take that and I throw it in my little zipper pouch for going back to the bank. And then I take it back to the bank and either pay back my credit card, which is the way I do things. So I am going to make a payment to my credit card to pay off that. Or if I had a buffer large enough in my checking account that I was spending out of the buffer, then I just take this money back to replenish the buffer. So however you do it, guys, that is a way to start and keep it simple and clean so that you can see things. And I hope this helps. If you have any questions, please let me know down below. I would love to answer any of them. I am not a financial advisor, guys. I just do this for fun and hopefully to inspire you. But I still love answering questions to hopefully give you some ideas of where to start with for your budget. So until we see each other again, have a wonderful day and we'll see you later. Bye.